Hello and welcome to a special Friday afternoon. It's at Bournemouth Town Hall because we've just had the privilege of witnessing the marriage of two of the folks, C and B, who we have been seeing get off the street, get out of drugs and commit themselves to each other over the last few years. What an absolute privilege to be at their wedding, and what a journey, what a journey. David's just said he's been quite emotional. They're the people who said to us, actually, what we didn't need is all the practical stuff. What we need from people is time, friendship and love. And it fits really well with what we believe in FaithWorks, isn't it? Actually, C&B have been helping us at St Mike's, just down the road here, because St Mike's, you remember, we're moving half-time from next to the YMCA to St Mike's Church, which is going to be really helpful because there's more space. David and the team have managed to get in a washing machine there and the showers are already there. And C&B have been helping us all week to get all of that done. So it's lovely to see how these things work together in an arc, isn't it? So just as a good pointer, we're going to open on Mondays and Fridays. Any more volunteers you might come across will be welcome for those. I know we're all looking for volunteers. And indeed, severe weather emergency protocol is also getting set for this winter, where we're going to have 2 extra churches in the area. So God First over in Christchurch, St Thomas's up in Bournemouth. They're going to be sites where when the weather's really bad, people can come. So we're looking to build up our volunteer teams. We're going to do some training, then St Mungo's will do some training on the back of that. And we've got everything ready, hopefully, with some winter packs that maybe Sharon and the team at Wimborne have been donated, which we can use, but rucksacks and things like that. So that's all coming down the line. And really nice, we've now got our Moorlands placement student, Matt Nicholson, who's going to be with us for several hours a week each week, which is fantastic. He's starting with David, sorting out how to get all the exciting stuff like toiletries and underpants together. So that's good to have him on board as well. Talking at the town hall, we met the Poole MP, Neil Duncan Jordan, this morning. So he was the one who got in by 18 votes at the last election. And really good. He wants to have stats and stories. We met him down at the Poole Food Bank, and so we're going to drip feed him those stats every month or so and tell him a couple of the stories. So one of the stories we're talking about today was story of the guy who's come into Poole Food Bank with a bit of a gambling addiction as well. But what was lovely was if he could get back into work, that would really help him just control all that gambling. And so the guys have bought him a pair of boots because that was the thing that was stopping him. So he's been working today on a building site and being able to earn some cash, which we're then going to help him because he's gone on to the STAR course to help him not to frazzle that away. So a nice little story which we were able to share with the MP, who's really passionate about old age pensioner poverty, by the way. And so again, we're interesting that within our food banks we're seeing an increasing number of people over 65 coming forward. It was also good to be able to share with him maybe some of the stats coming out of our Smile survey. So every half year Rachel puts out a survey to the Smile mums and dads, and really interesting again that the top 3 issues include dealing with cost of living and having SEN children and how you support them, again right up there. And what was nice is that we asked them, so how many of your top 3 issues is Smile able to support with? And over 60% say we're supporting them with 2 or 3 of their top issues, which is just fantastic. So lots coming up, looking ahead. So it's the CMA audit this week. So Dawn, who used to work for FaithWorks, who now works for CMA, is coming down to work with the staff, Becky and Karen and co. We continue to think of Candice in her bereavement. So yeah, please encourage her where you can. And of course, next weekend is the Bournemouth Running Festival. Got loads of people running on the 5K, so lots of a Smile team. There's also a team we discovered today from Mazars who are running, so we're trying to get the right stuff to go on the t-shirts. And a big shout out for Liz Davis as well, one of our trustees, who's also going to run it. Well done on you, Liz. So look out for the Flamingo. For any more sponsorship for the Flamingo, then it'll get a second outing next Sunday. 2 other things coming up. One, December the 3rd, we'll get a note round to you. That's going to be our final FaithWorks 20 event of the year, which is going to be a staff and volunteer party at Bournemouth Community Church. Massive space if you've been there. We're going to have a ceilidh, we're going to have some food, and we're going to invite partners and maybe some of our volunteers as well. So more details on that to come. And don't forget, please, the staff survey, which I sent out last week. Big shout out for Georgia as the first one to have completed it. Please, if you could have a look at that, it'd be really helpful to feed into our strategy day for trustees. I was reminded yesterday I went to the Homeless Housing Justice Conference, and that it's actually Homelessness Sunday this coming weekend. And one of the words that I found within the stuff that is put out for Homelessness Sunday for churches is Psalm 121, which finishes, "My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth." Pray you get the help you need in the coming week. Take care of yourselves.